cry for Liz Truss and Penny Mordaunt. Rishi Sunak steals pole position, replace Johnson as Tory boss. Cash-splashing Rishi Sunak is in pole position to replace Boris Johnson as Tory boss, say party members. They have put the Chancellor at the top of the pile to step up when the PM calls it a day. Mr Sunak is riding high after his £400 billion spending splurge to try to address the COVID crisis. He won 31% of the Conservative voters' favour, with no other candidate getting more than 12%. Trade Secretary Liz Truss leads the chasing pack, with Cabinet Office Minister Penny Mordaunt third in a poll for the True Blue fansite Conservative Home. Anti-lockdown former Minister Steve Baker polled higher than established big hitters Michael Gove and Priti Patel. Website editor Paul Goodman said, "The Chancellor gains from being new. Unlike Gove, Dominic Raab, and Sajid Javid, he has not fought a leadership election, and there is about him a vague but powerful sense of being the coming thing." It remains to be seen if the Chancellor's appeal continues after he starts to pay off the pandemic bill. He confirmed yesterday the £65 billion furlough scheme ends in September, saying his plan is working to get the nation back on its feet. It has started to wind down, with employers now paying 10% of the cash this month, which rises to 20% next month. Mr Sunak said, "I am confident that with the pace of the economic reopening and people's hiring intentions, the vast majority of people will be able to come back to work." Data last week revealed the number on furlough is down to 1.9 million, but the New Economics Foundation claims 660,000 are likely to still need it, meaning those jobs are at risk. MP Rishi Sunak has been appointed the new Chancellor of the Exchequer in Boris Johnson's latest cabinet reshuffle. The 39-year-old politician has served as the Tory MP for Richmond in North Yorkshire since the 2015 general election. His seat had previously been held by the former Tory party leader and Foreign Secretary William Hague. Mr Sunak served as the Chief Secretary to the Treasury after being selected for the role in July last year, taking over from Liz Truss. He represented the Conservative Party in TV debates for the BBC and ITV during the 2019 election campaign. He won 64% of the votes for his seat and secured a majority of 27,210 votes in the December election. Mr Sunak supported the UK leaving the EU during the referendum and voted in favour of Theresa May's Brexit deal. He was born in Southampton, Hampshire, and studied at Winchester College where he was the head boy. He later studied philosophy, politics and economics at the University of Oxford and gained a first. Mr Sunak is married to Akshata Murthy, the daughter of Indian billionaire Nagavara Narayana Murthy. Mr Sunak's appointment as Chancellor comes after Sajid Javid resigned from the role. His resignation came after a row with Prime Minister Boris Johnson over his closest aides. It is believed that Mr Johnson had planned to keep Mr Javid as Chancellor during today's reshuffling, but the former Chancellor quit after reportedly being asked to fire all of his senior aides if he wanted to remain at the Treasury. The bombshell came after long-standing rumours of tensions between the Mr Javid and the Prime Minister's closest aide Dominic Cummings. A source close to Mr Javid said, "He has turned down the job of Chancellor of the Exchequer." The Prime Minister said he had to fire all his special advisers and replace them with number 10 special advisers to make it one team. The Chancellor said no self-respecting minister would accept those terms. News of Mr Sunak's appointment came shortly after Mr Javid's resignation was announced.